Okay, here is my rendition of human hair box braids. Honestly, they gave me a run for my money, but this is how they turned out. So I started with my hair jacked up, as you can see. I washed it with this Fenty shampoo that I love. Oh my goodness, it smells good and it had my hair feeling so good. So once it was washed, I dried it with my favorite blow dryer, mainly to get it straight so I can manage it better. But this is what my hair looked like before, that human hair. It's literally some human hair that I had in a sew-in before. It is clean, but it was just sitting in a bag, so. Sorry, I just wanted to show you that I did use the blow dryer on the hair too, mainly to just put some heat on it, but I didn't wash it or anything. I just combed it out and then it almost came brand new. But here I am cutting off the wefts, basically to get it in a state like the human hair braiding comes. Okay, so this is what I put in: diluted foam, some gel, it's got to be some coconut oil. I always use grease to help me part my hair, and I think it helps it come out more crisp and clean with the parting. Now, if you can, I would totally suggest getting someone to help you part your hair. This is the longest part of braiding your own hair, is parting. Oh my goodness. And I've definitely gotten to a point where I don't need the parts to be perfectly straight. I want them to be straight, but I know they're not going to be crisp like it would be if an actual braider was braiding my hair. I just want my parts to be decently straight. So I do that by using this rat tail comb and using some grease. I don't know what it is about putting the grease on your scalp, but it helps the parts come out a little bit more crisp and clean. And of course, this mirror helps too. And I know it looks like you got nowhere with this, but I wanted to show you that it is possible to part your own hair. It does take a little bit of patience and checking and rechecking, but it is possible. I literally parted my own hair all throughout. And I promise the rest of the video is not this slow, but I still wanted to show you, like, it's possible. Look, not super straight, but it's straight enough. And yeah, I was satisfied with it, so I kept on braiding. And this is me spraying the diluted foam on my hair. So now, I'm not an expert at this, but I do this because I feel like braiding your hair from wet and then you letting it dry in the braid helps it hold a little bit better rather than it just being dry braided. I don't know, maybe that's just a faulty theory I have, but it helps. The only thing that is difficult is the bottom of my hair is so silky, so I probably should have left that part dry, honestly, and just used the wax, the green wax, which I got from the Dollar Tree. But yeah, here I am. You see, I just braided all the braids about halfway or a quarter of the way, enough to make the braids stay. But once my hair gets to, I have literally 3 different textures in my hair. Once my hair gets to the texture that's more coarse, it holds better anyways. So look how simple it is to part the front of the hair. I wish the whole hair was like that. But here I am spraying some of that diluted foam on my hair. Again, it's just foam and water mixed together. And then putting this gel wax on my hair. It's that little green bottle. That's what I got from the Dollar Tree. I love that stuff. I think it helps. It holds very well, in my opinion, for it to be $1. And so here I am. I got through my whole head finally, and you can see the parts are not perfect, but I have 4 rows in the back, and then I parted it in the middle, and then I think it's 4 rows in the front. So yeah, not that bad. And here's I am with the human hair. Okay, yeah, this is the green stuff from the Dollar Tree, the edge wax. And literally I just take a little bit, pull a piece out from the human hair bundle, and then put a little bit on the end. So it holds that hair together. And if, again, you can get somebody to help you with this step, that would be major, because you're literally going to add, well, I added 3 to 4 pieces of this human hair in each braid. And so what I did was I went back in on each braid, unbraided it just a little bit, enough so that I can get a good grip on my hair and give it enough length to hold the braiding hair securely. And so I braided down just a little bit, and then I added another piece. And the first piece that I added in, I held it out so that it could flow outside of the braid. I definitely wanted that look, that like boho look for the braids. But as you'll see, I actually don't braid the hair all the way down. This is honestly something that I would do different next time. I definitely would braid the hair all the way down, at least on one piece. I like how it looked like natural hair, but honestly, it still didn't, ultimately, I didn't get the look that I was envisioning, which was like a whole, like, I wanted it to almost look like a sew-in, but the braids were too big and it just looked spacey. So, but you'll see. Anyways, I do like this style because the hair, my scalp is so sensitive. And wait, let me tell you what I'm doing. Oh yeah, I am doing the exact same thing that you saw in the back. This is just a close-up of what I'm doing. And I will say, I just kind of got a feel for how to add this hair in. I don't think that, I wish I could explain it in a way to make it easier, but to me, I just watched a few YouTube videos like years ago, because I've braided my own hair multiple times. I'm still not an expert at it, but I just get it decently done. Anyways, you see, you take the hair and the braiding hair, you don't have to fold it in half. You just have to have enough to get it braided into your hair to secure it. And yeah, you keep on going down, and then you hold the piece in your mouth, and then keep on repeating with the other pieces of hair. Anyways, I would totally braid the hair all the way down, because since it is all human hair, it's so silky. And there I am. I finally got done. And this is a mistake I did. I put the foam in this hair, which it's not braiding hair. I should have known. It's human hair. But as you can see, it kind of low-key looks stiff. But I still was not satisfied with what it came out to be. So I went back in and I added more human hair, because I love big full hair. And this hair was not full. And so as you can see, with crochet, you just take the hook, and I should have explained it while I was doing it, but you take the hook while it's open, slip it through a piece of your braid, through the crease of your braid, not where it's like the edge of your braid, like a bulky part. Get in the middle of the crease, and then while the hook is still open, put the braid inside. But let me explain it while I'm doing it again. As you can see, I'm just like trying to work out this little kink that's in here. And here I cut it off on the end because it was just a little raggedy. I wanted it to be an even cut, and then I added that gel wax back in so it can hold inside of my hair. So here's what I was explaining. Take the hook through the crease, and here I am trying to find the perfect spot. Okay, through the crease, and you get the braid inside of the hook while it's open. And again, this may be more difficult. No, it's actually not difficult. It may look more difficult than it actually is in the way I'm explaining it. I may not be doing it justice. It's honestly not bad at all. It takes a little bit of time, but it's not bad. Once you get a feel for it after the first time, it's like, oh yeah, okay. So yeah, you slip the hook through the hair, and then slide the hair in, close the hook, and then you keep working it up. So find the next crease, go in through the other side, and you do have to go back and forth. So now I'm pulling through from the back, and now the hair's in the front. So I'm going to have to put the hook in on the back side, so the hook comes out in the front, and I put the hair inside of the hook, close it, and slide it back through. And see, it just works its way all the way up, and you keep doing that until it's tight and secure. And at this point, I think I did, let me see, nope, that was it. I got it tight and secure, so I just snipped off the ends, and no, this was not my hair. Snipped off the ends, and believe me, I did a bunch of these, so you couldn't tell, but I tried to spray this dry shampoo so it can get that stiff look away, but I was not satisfied. Even combing it out, you can see I combed out some of the hairs, the braiding hairs, but I was like, okay, I'm done for the night. So what I did was, look, hold on. See how stiff the hair is? I just was like, no, I don't like how stringy it looks. So at least it was a little bit fuller looking, but it was still stiff and stringy. So what I did was I came back and I washed my hair. Look, nah, I washed it, which was not very smart either because some of the hair slipped out of my braids, of course. So, but I was like, you know what? I've come too far to turn back now. So what helped was, it definitely helped it get more flowy again, and it wasn't stiff. I curled it, and I combed out the curls, and then I was satisfied. I was so done by this point, but at least you can see the process. I'm curious, would you do this?